Put it in the chat. Put it into
Some
the.
crystals.
Oh, it's too late.
Is this right now? Hold on.
I seen that, but I didn't know if that was real or not.
Send it to me. Send it to me. We got to put that up on the big screen, and we just gonna go into the Diddy now.
I'm like, great, because I literally
Go ahead, Stacey. We're going to Diddy. Go
again. Okay. Diddy has been accused of sexual harassment and assault by producer.
Hold on, Paul Stacey. Remember on y'all remember on the Boondocks? He's like, Gangsta List is shot again.
Again. Yeah, so
that's how I was saying that,
like Diddy again. So yeah, Diddy, as my grandmother used to call him, Sean Poop Daddy Combs, has been accused of sexual harassment and assault by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who worked on his Love album. Now, I want to read a lot of this because I couldn't just copy and paste like one sentence. I'm like, no, they need to know more. So the producer, Lil Rod Jones, says in the lawsuit that he lived and traveled with Combs from September of 22 to November of 23, during which time he recorded hours of video and audio of Combs, his staff, and others engaging in serious illegal activity. Among the allegations is that Combs forced Jones to procure sex workers and pressured him to engage in unwelcome sex acts with them and others, and that Combs gave laced alcoholic beverages to people who attended parties at his homes. The lawsuit includes what it says are screenshots from gatherings hosted at Combs' homes that included underage girls and sex workers, some of whom, he said, were provided drinks that had been laced with drugs at Combs' direction. Now, Daryl, this is where it gets fun, because if we remember when Cassie sued or went after Diddy, she didn't sue him. She sued the company, right? And that's how, like, because she could be considered an employee. So that's how she was able to do that. So the suit, which was filed in U.S. District Court of Southern District of New York, also names Combs' adult son, Justin, his chief of staff, Christina Croman, Universal Music CEO, Sir Lucian Grange, and former Motown CEO, Ethiopia, Hab Tamariam, as defendants. Jones says in the lawsuit that Grange, Hattemariam, Motown Records, Love Records, and Universal Music Group effectively worked together with Combs in a RICO enterprise that failed to adequately monitor, warn, and supervise the actions of Combs, his son, and his chief of staff. A RICO enterprise, for those that don't know, is any individuals or organizations that act together to violate the Racketeer, Influenced, and Corruptions Organizations Act.
God damn.
Ask me how much he is suing Diddy for.
How much?
$30 million.
Damn, Diddy. Because that's what he gave Cassie, right? When he settled.
I don't know. You know what? I don't know what that dollar amount is. I don't think I've ever. I
thought he gave a 30. I
don't know. I don't know if it was disclosed or not.
I want to shout out to Tony Smith, who said he just came on the live stream. I'm just subscribed. I'll be checking y'all out. Shout out to you, Tony. We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, Steve.
Keep going. I just want to give shout out to the listeners. Keep going.
Right. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So Diddy again. This is a lot. But
hold on. I would like to go to the top right of my screen. Sleepy, who was a Diddy apologist until the last few weeks, until he used to always say I was hating, all these different things. I would like to let him go first.
I'm listening.
All right. Diddy apologist is a bit much because I never said anything about these allegations. When you
no, this is pre-allegations though, y'all. This is pre-allegations.
You used to just hate on Diddy just to hate on Diddy.
I said it was something about this Negro that y'all Negroes wasn't getting. That's what I always
like. This nigga ain't that magical.
Does he not know that Diddy is poison? Nobody tells you that Diddy is poison.
Listen, let me speak.
Okay.
Listen, all I know is what I know from what I've been told from the moment I touched down in this city. And it ain't ever been nothing.
Yeah. Listen.
Right.
I grew up a Bad Boy fan.
Yep.
So I've been rocking. I was rocking with Diddy for a long time. I purged all my Diddy music. We discussed this already, Daryl. I purged it all. He get the R. Kelly treatment now. I had to take Diddy out the rotation.
I respect it.
It's because messing with women like that though, and underage and sex trafficking and the things that he's allegedly done. I'm gonna say allegedly. That's a lot.
I can confirm to you it was true.
I've already purged the music. I didn't even got to confirm it. I've already gotten rid of it.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna play a couple of songs from Last Train to Paris a few more times, and then I'm like you. I'll purge.
Okay, so let me say this, because the only Diddy song that I've ever really liked was Last Night with him and Keisha Cole.
With Keisha Cole.
That's
man,
that's my jam, and I sing loud and off key just like she does. So we are twin flames in that, right? Like every note that she ain't hitting, I'm not hitting it either, bitch. We together. We are harmonizing with these bad notes. And when I find so now I can't, if I gotta stop listening to that, I just gotta, Alicia Keys.
Man, that was like one of my favorite karaoke songs.
Damn, Diddy. Dog, you don't gotta understand. Hey, dog, we discussed this on our podcast. If a song came on, I gave it 30 seconds. I said, you know what? I'm gonna let this one ride.
It was Satisfy You.
Satisfy You came on, bro.
It was a double entendre because it was R. Kelly too.
Satisfy You came on.
I Need a Girl.
No, Satisfy You.
Oh man.
No.
Which one? Part 1 or part 2?
I'm thinking about doing so if you do a Diddy purge, right? So I mean, so
that's a lot of music.
That's a lot of music. So I think let's go back to the Roberto Kelly purge with that. And even in the group, the decision was we won't promote any solo things that he had going on. But as far as if he wrote it or if he produced it,
I kept the songs that he wrote.
It was just to that we just you can't
Mary J's and Jonas.
Well, it's okay. So here's the thing where it gets tricky. And so after watching Surviving R. Kelly, so you are not alone. Knowing that what we know now, I just be like, oh shit, I can't even play that because I know that he sent that to that girl and she was 17 and she had that abortion or miscarriage or something, on top of knowingly giving hoes herpes. That's just wild to me. Come on, fam. That one weird. That one's just different because it's and I was what's the one song with him in Fiesta that they said that was filmed on Epstein's Island.
Stop that, man.
I didn't say that. That's what the internet said. I didn't say that.
Internet be saying anything, dog. Wait a minute.
That was in Miami.
They do, but sometimes, a lot of times when it comes to nigga shit and nigga math, the internet don't be lying.
I want to address this comment here. Shout out to you, Keontae. You are very active, and I appreciate you in the comment section of the group. I don't really have to worry about Diddy too much because he didn't really do all the stuff that he claimed he did anyway. So I don't have to really cancel too much out of my music.
So that's what I'm sitting here trying to figure out. That was my whole point, right?
I don't have to.
Trying to figure out what are Diddy songs. If I'm going to cleanse the library, what is a Diddy song? So so I'm thinking about Last Night. I do love that song. And I'm thinking okay, well, I Need a Girl. Which is that
all about.
Hey,
I Need a Girl. I Need a Girl was hard.
All about the Benjamins, but I don't consider that a Diddy song.
But see, here's the weird thing for me, where it gets. Y'all gonna cuss me out. I love Last Train to Paris, my nigga. There's a song called. It's I Hate That You Love Me, and the chords on that, the piano that kicks in, I will play that first.
Diddy didn't produce it though. Diddy didn't produce none of that stuff though. You're okay.
I know, but still, it's him talking.
But I get what he's saying.
If he wasn't talking,
This last Diddy album was nice, bruh. The last album was
okay.
Nice.
It was okay. I've been saying it's okay.
It's hard. It does. It's hard when you.
God damn, Diddy.
Separating the artists from their work is hard. And it's weird to say every situation is different. I'm a huge Brian McKnight fan. I love Brian McKnight. And
we just talked about that, Dom.
like,
we just talked about that.
We talked about that. And while what he has done or is doing is not as egregious as these other things, his man is basically saying "fuck them kids," like
fuck them kids.
Right? I'm like, dude,
and it's like, and
you just gonna name your.
Like, so with that, it's like, and then it's also the fact that he just kind of keeps doubling down on it. Like
this my oldest boy, but I don't fuck with him. So this my oldest boy, the new baby.
You almost think like he's in the sunken place and he hasn't made it out.
I'm like, what's happening with him? So that hurts.
It's weird.
Like, I listened to Brian McKnight Pandora say I love so many of his songs. So the idea of like, like, and I've been wanting to see him in concert forever. So
really?
Like, do I go?
Sleeping.
Like, do I go? Do I not go?
And you know what?
Okay,
I'm holding on to one. I'm holding on to one Brian McKnight song just because it puts me in a good space. At Christmas time, I like Let It Snow, but the rest of the songs, they gone, bro.
Okay, so Clint said this. And we went back and forth
Can't
about
this. Can't do it. He got some hits though. Brian McKnight got hits.
He got some hits, but I was listening to Brian McKnight like every day.
He got a song with Kobe, right?
I literally listen to Brian McKnight all the time. If I go to Pandora right now,
she put B.
Right.
Like on random Tuesdays, you be listening to Brian McKnight.
Albums are fire. Those first three Brian McKnight albums are fire.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.